All right, in the last video, we talked about the periodic table, how it's broken down, the groups, the periods, the Bohr model that we use to look at its electrons, or the valence electrons, meaning those ones that are on the outside, the outermost shell. So the sheet that I'm about to go through with you, I'm going to go through the first part, and then there'll be a second part that you will be doing on your own and turning in for a grade. So the main things that you will need to know in analyzing the periodic table is, being able to tell where the elements are, what are the elements, being able to find the elements, knowing where the number of valence electrons. You don't have to have it memorized, but you need to be able to use the periodic table to figure that out. The number of energy levels. I'm right here. If it's a metal, non-metal, or metalloid, and the phase of matter at room temperature. And you're going to be using this information as well for your project that you'll have later on. So let's look at this first one. We have fluorine. Now, fluorine is right here on the periodic table. It is number 9. So just out of, questions to ask, you ask yourself, okay, if it's 9, we know that it has 9 protons, 9 neutrons, ideally somewhere around 9, and 9 electrons. And you're not going to have to do that for all of those, but that's just, good practice. So the number of valence electrons, meaning the number of electrons that are going to be on the end, if it's in group 17, remember we said these over here, they're, these numbers pretty much, you take 10 away, and that will tell us how many valence electrons it is. So in this case, for fluorine, it has 7 valence electrons. The number of energy levels, you look across to what period it is, and it is in the second period, so therefore it has 2 energy levels. Then if we're saying metal, non-metal, or metalloid, looking at where it is, it's over here, in this green section, this lighter green section, it is a non-metal. And the phase of matter at room temperature, it is in red, therefore it is a gas. Easy enough? Let's look at the next one. Sulfur. Sulfur is here. It's in the 16th group, so it has 6 valence electrons. It is in the 3rd period, so it has 3 energy levels. It is a non-metal, and it is a solid. So it is a non-metal, and it is a solid at room temperature. Now, anytime you can pause the video and then go back and check your answer. Pause the video, complete the rest of it, and then check your answers, however you want to do it. I'm going to do these, first few, and then I will post this so that you can check your answers anyway. So this next one is barium. So barium is here, number 56. It is in the 2nd group, so it has 2 valence electrons. It's in the 6th energy level. So it's in the 6th period, so 6 energy levels. And it's over here where most of them are in this metals section, because most of the periodic table, like we've said, is metals. So it is a metal. Specifically, it's an alkaline earth metal, but it's a metal and it is a solid. Magnesium. Magnesium, number 12. It is in the 2nd group, 3rd period. So it has 2 valence electrons, 3 energy levels, and it is a solid metal. I'm going to do one more, and then you're going to do the rest of them, practice it, and you'll come back and check your answers. So we got bromine. Bromine is a little bit different because Bromine is one of the few liquids that are on here, literally the couple of liquids that are on here. So it is a liquid, it's a non-metal. It's in period 7. Excuse me, it's in group 7, period 4. So it has 7 valence electrons, 4 energy levels. It is a non-metal, and it is a liquid. Bromine is one of these that are in the family of halogens, which are right next to our noble gases. So what I want you to do now, I want you to pause this video because I'm going to stop the video anyway. And then you're going to check your answers. You're going to complete these next 4. Actually, I'm going to do titanium, and then you're going to do these 3. But you're going to check your answers. So I'm going to do titanium. Titanium is a little bit different just because it's placement. With these that are in this middle section, we have like titanium is here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. You know, and it has numbers at the top. So titanium is in the 4th group, 4th period, and it is a solid metal. So like I said, I want you to get these 3 completed on your own. Just practice them on your own. Come back and check your answers. I will have this posted on Google Classroom. Now this second page here, you're going to do on your own and turn in. Now, it's up to you however you get it to me. If you want to draw this in your, draw this chart on a piece of paper and then take a picture of it and send it to me, you can text it to me or you can email it to me, that's fine. If you want to complete, I'll have it available as a document. You can fill it in and then email it to me. You can print it out and do it and email it to me. However it is, I want you to, you know, if it's easiest for you just to write it down, draw this chart, take a picture of it and send it to me, then do that. But I want you to get this chart completed and send it to me because I'm going to grade it and send it back to you. So make sure you get that done. Like I said, you're going to do these 3 and check your answers with me, but then you're going to get the second page turned in for a grade. So this should be an easy grade. Use the periodic table that you have in your notes. If you don't have your notes, there is a periodic table in the agenda as well as ptable.com.